I'm the hefty.
I couldn't go down the stairs, but look at that. Our freaking mosquito bites. I have never seen it.
Get tougher now, Shelley.
I know. We are headed to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Our first stop is going to be Whitefish Point. Yes, and yeah, Whitefish Point is our first stop.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
An hour and 28 minutes.
And we are going to be crossing the bridge. So that's going to be a big thing.
Yep.
We have to pay tolls.
Tolls are dumb.
That's all I got. I think there's also a lighthouse up there that we're going to check out at Whitefish Point.
We'll let you know how much the tolls are to get across the bridge.
Oh, and I'm excited because they say there's great rocks on the shore up there, and I brought 3 buckets to collect rocks.
At the
and
stop
we're
sign,
driving.
turn right onto US 23.
You and your rock. My co-pilot.
In 2.7 miles, merge onto I-75 North.
We're getting ready to cross the bridge, and I hate to say it, but this view is not going to be spectacular because it's very overcast today. But a bit of construction going on the bridge. Would have been better if I would have got it sooner. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. I wonder if Sean Boyer could cross this bridge since you can't see the
He'd
water.
say nope. Bridge.
Need the gimbal. This is just terrible.
Alright, so we made it to the toll booth. There's quite the line because there's only 2 lanes open. But the toll is $4 for just the truck with no trailer. I forget how much it was if you had a trailer though.
Not bad.
No, $4 isn't bad.
Oh, there's the sign too from Michigan UP. Gotta get that. We made it to Whitefish Point. It is raining. We're gonna go up here to the Shipwreck Museum. Try to duck inside until the rain passes. It says you need to purchase your tickets at the store. Oh, so it's like a whole complex here. There's a bird sanctuary. Okay, lots of buildings. I'll have to see what these are all about. They did say that the entire complex is welcoming to dogs, so Red gets to go everywhere. You get to go everywhere today. Nice gift shop in here.
Devastating wrecks in the history of the Great Lakes. The Edmund Fitzgerald.
Okay, so we just watched the 20-minute movie on
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Edmund Fitzgerald. It was really educational.
It was a good little flick.
I learned a lot. And Lexi had a fly on her forehead and had a strange man come up and tell her, you have a fly on your forehead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see the Shipwreck Museum.
To the museum.
So it says Whitefish Point is known as the graveyard of the Great Lakes. with over 300 recorded accidents, and 320 sailors have perished.
So this bell was made by the G.W. Coffin Company, the Buckeye Foundry in Cincinnati, Ohio.
This ship was built in 1872 and sank in 1897. So the bell that we just showed you that was made in Cincinnati, this is the ship that it was on, Niagara. Well, it's a replica of the ship. The ship sank. Duh.
So the irony of this story is the captain went down with the ship, but he survived. All the crew members got into a lifeboat, and they all died. Put under the water.
You should go over there, buy it. You can't even. The rudder.
6 miles. Yeah, 6 miles.
And this is the lighthouse keeper's quarters we're going to check out.
Just to let all you folks know, this home was built in 1861, along with the tower. It was commissioned by Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln knew the natural resources from these areas were important to the war effort. That's why I think he sunk so much money into an out-of-the-way place.
And then I'm right side up. If you step backward, Elena, you'll see it. What?
So it's not a bad salary. In 1861, you made $600 a year. But then in 1916, you got a raise to $636 a year. So,
But you had a free place to live, right?
sure.
The story of the children of the light keepers is that they lived a very isolated childhood. The light keeper and his wife. He's a pretty real looking dude.
Yeah, the eyes, the hands.
That is kind of creepy.
You'd about poop yourself if you moved.
He's sitting too close to the TV. It's gonna ruin your eyes. I thought he looked real. Look at her just working away.
Making a cherry pie.
She worked hard for her. Next on the map of the Shipwreck Museum is the U.S. Coast Guard Surf Boat House.
So when they would need to fire the line out, heavy waves, it was a self-bailing boat, so all the water came. Explain self-bailing. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. So this is one of the first boats that was self-bailing at the time, but any water that would crash into the boat would actually go right here on the floor and then fall out these holes right here. There's you live by your knees.
Okay, got the girls here. Got my buckets for my rocks. Out here on Whitefish Point. All of the pretty rocks here.
woman out here collecting more rocks. Let's see what she found.
If I stay here any longer, it's gonna get worse. I already have one bucket.
Couldn't tell if that was one of the Petoskey rocks or not. It's got little lines in it.
I don't think that it is. Could you tell, did you wet it?
No.
If you wet it, it'll show up more. So what's the recap on the Shipwreck Museum?
The Shipwreck Museum was pretty cool. And I'm not a museum guy, so that's saying something. There's a lot of good information in there. It was busy though. It's not very big.
Yeah.
So not very many people in there. It gets packed pretty quick.
I feel like the older I get, the more interested I am in historical knowledge.
The more historical you get.
The more historical I get. Yes, I suppose that's true. But I do feel like it was kind of a one and done kind of thing. And I wouldn't make it like my destination. Like I wouldn't say, oh, I want to go on vacation to go to the Shipwreck Museum. But the beach was nice and the rocks were great. Girls, were you bored to death or what'd you think? And Edmund Fitzgerald, now you know what the song was about.
I didn't even know it was a song.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
It's like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. So go play that song. It's a really good song.
I woke up cold and out of touch. The photos and the memories will never be enough. But if I could walk those streets today, would you still feel so far away? Do you remember when I died? Stepped on that airplane and let it take me from your side on the last day of July in a cloudy southern sky. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop?
And now we are headed to Tahquamenon Falls State Park.
Is it really how you say it?
I think so. If you just say it really fast, no one will know if you say it right or wrong. Tahquamenon.
Yeah. Spelled just like it sounds.
Yes. So we're gonna do some hiking there and grab some lunch
And see the falls.
and see the falls. So that's the plan. Let's go. Okay, being out of state, we had to get a recreation day pass to visit the Tahquamenon Falls. $11 for a day, not bad. And right here at the parking area is a brewery, dog friendly. So we're gonna get some lunch before we hit the trails.
Touch in hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline,
What are you putting on?
We're not going to let the rain keep us from seeing these Tahquamenon Falls.
Right?
So I got ponchos.
You got your trash bag?
It is a glorified trash bag. But it's the drawstring version.
So you're like the whipped cream on the banana split
I'm
there
the
with the girl.
hefty.
Hefty.
They're the whippy.
All right, so the girls are changing out their shoes. We're getting ready to go on a very wet hike, about 5 miles down to the lower falls from up here at the upper falls. Come here, Marshmallow.
Here's the the map because there's no service. So you need this so we don't get lost.
Good deal.
And then I need to see like how tight do I need to pull my...
Your drawstring on
Yeah,
your trash bag?
It already flew off once.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, I think.
Is that tight
That ought to
enough?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're at the upper falls now, and we're gonna go on a 5-mile hike in the rain to the lower falls and check that out. So
Why? I'm not sure. It
Because-
better be worth it.
we'll see.
So the big question is always, why is the river brown? It's the tannic acid, along with the water, organic material work their way into the Tahquamenon River. These materials originate from the decomposing vegetation found in the cedar, hemlocks, and spruce forests found in the drainage basin. Record flow is 52,228 gallons a second. Wow. Oh, Red couldn't go down the stairs, but look at that.
Will the rain ever stop reminding me of you? Orange Avenue. There was nothing I could do but sit and watch the fire.
94 steps up. How'd you do, Bananas?
Great.
It does?
To me.
Looks like root beer.
It does look like root beer.
It's crazy. All right. We're at mile 0. You ready?
No, I don't like extreme. I was all up for a 4-mile moderate. They said extreme.
How bad could it be?
Get tougher, die, Shelley.
I know, but I might die.
But you know, we'll take breaks.
Well, we'll know within the first 2 miles how bad it's going to be.
Not
Then turn around.
necessarily. No, because you can be 3.5 miles in and it's just that last.
Well, we won't know until we try.
Yeah, half a mile won't be too bad then. And then you'll be done.
Did it say it's 4 miles from here or 5 miles?
4, because right there's the end of mile 4. See on the back of the yellow post?
See what it said?
It's going to be fine. Come on, let's go.
Did you
I'm
see
not worried
it?
about
I
the
saw
poison
it.
ivy, the lady.
I think Shelley K's a little nervous,
We don't even have bug spray.
but I
Pull
think
up my socks so I don't get poison ivy.
We were warned.
We're gonna be
that
fine.
the bug- I'm just saying that must be a really big beaver.
it's a big tree. He's been working on it.
Okay, we made it down to the river.
Onward. And that's when he knew he messed up.
We did it too. Did you just hit him in the head again? I watched this. What? You bonged something? I don't know. There he is behind you. He's right on your right side behind you.
So we made it down to the riverbed. And just before we crossed over the little bridge, Red decides to jump at something. And down I went. So he's out running the trail by himself now, so I'm not trying to hold him on the leash. There's nobody else out here, so he's living his best dog life. And I got a muddy butt. But that's okay. What do you expect? So this bridge is a bit off kilter here. Good work. First one's a big one. Oh wow, that's a big tree the beaver's working on. The trail is marked nice though, with the blue blazes. Yeah, look where beaver's going to town on this monster. He's gonna be a minute getting through that one. So we just made it to mile marker number 1. Just about 40 minutes. So it's a slow trek, but it's a muddy, slippery trek too.
Oh, and it's a lot of this.
Yeah, a lot of roots and ups and downs and steps and lots of mud. So take your time, slow and steady wins the race. We'll get there when we get there. Cedar trees just growing all crazy. And from what Shelley K told me, the red coloring in the cedar trees is what runs into the river that gives it the brown color.
As it decomposes the tannin from it, the tannic acid.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
Lots of stairs. Back up we go. More stairs. Up we go. At least it's not muddy.
Oh, look at this. These look like mushrooms.
Super Mario
Super
Brothers.
Mario Brothers. Did you see these mushrooms? Did you see these mushrooms? We can hear the falls now, so we know we're getting close.
Most,
Can't see it. Red's tried to kill Mike about 27 times.
at least.
He had to go back on the leash because he's scared of something. He started freaking out. Finally, the sun is out. We can take our ponchos off. Enjoy this view before we have to hike back another 4 miles. Just kidding, we're gonna take a shuttle. It's like $17 for the first person, $3 for each additional person, and $1 for the dog. And they'll take you back to where you parked. That's what this girl is gonna do. Michael's cleaning up mud off of his legs and off of Red's legs. And I gotta do the same. In this weird brown water. Strangely clear. Red, are you feeling better? You're still scared. You guys have to look at this. Look at Michael's legs. These are freaking mosquito bites. I have never seen. Only Jaden have I ever seen. They. I don't know what you can do about it. If you just you have to get some Benadryl. So the worst thing about this is we had read that the mosquitoes were horrid here.
They didn't lie.
And I even made it a point to put bug spray in the truck. And then
that's
I think
exactly where we left it.
Right. I think the rain happening kind of threw us off. I didn't bring my hiking sticks. I didn't bring my hiking shoes. I have my hiking sandals, but that's not good in mud. It was still a beautiful hike, but please don't be like us.
Even though we are pretty sweet.
Yes, and if you don't even want to do the hike, you can just take a shuttle or drive to the falls, but
Right.
It was a nice hike. So I recommend doing the hike, bug spray. Dang, what a day.
It's another busy one. It's 7:09.
Headed back to the campground. The sun is now shining now that we've hiked and...
The pouring down rain.
Yeah.
But it says our arrival time is at 9:58 p.m.
I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go back.
Let's do it.
Thanks for pushing us to do the hike, Elena. I would have turned back because of that sign that warned us of
Treacherous conditions when it's raining.
Yeah, it didn't warn us about the mosquitoes though.
That's true.
It should have.
Yeah,
Okay.
the mosquitoes are a real problem.
Yeah, I agree. The shuttle worked out good though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought we were not going to make the last shuttle, but then Elena explained to me that there were more after 7 o'clock.
The shuttle was an interesting little man in a minivan.
Yes. The seats were wet, but
He was a sweet one.
yeah, and he gave us some good recommendations for our last day on Friday, so we might take him up on those ideas. Okay,
Let's start the drive.
take me home.
Country roads.
So this wrapped up our time here in Michigan. We had a blast and were blown away by its beauty. We really hope you've enjoyed coming along with us. If so, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. If you've missed our previous videos on Sleeping Bear Dunes or Mackinaw Island, we'll link those here.